Hi, everybody. We're live.
Hello.
People can see us.
Yay! My
So, just
turn.
real quick,
It
before we get
bothers me
into
if the ceiling line isn't like even.
perfectly level. So, before we get into our chit chat, I just want to draw everybody's attention to the time code that is up above our heads, right?
And the
Okay.
purple.
Well, okay, yes, the purple is beautiful, but I'm telling them something important right now. So,
Oh, okay. This matches too, although I wasn't wearing it earlier.
okay.
Time code, time code, time code. Yes, we're
We're
watching the second half of the Hilda movie, everybody.
right.
Oh, I'm sorry, Steve.
No,
It's
that's
your
fine.
channel.
We're
Oh,
watching the second half of the Hilda movie, so if you haven't done so already, go ahead and cue that up. And you want to have it paused at time code 44 minutes 44 seconds, because that's where we're going to start. Yeah, exactly. When I tell you 3, 2, 1, play, that's where we're going to play from. So cue it up to
we're gonna
44
play it at
44.
your 3, 2, 1 play, but it's gonna be 4, 4, 4, 4.
Exactly. So, and that is also, by the way, depending on how the time code works on whatever platform you're watching it on, that is also the equivalent of 39:56 to go. So 44:44 in or 39:56 to go. It's the same thing. That's where you need to be waiting for us to give you the go ahead. So now that that's out of the way, Dana, you look absolutely splendid in purple.
Purple is the best color.
Do you want to tell people why you're wearing?
Sure. So this is homecoming week,
Yeah.
everybody, for my school. And so each day is themed. And Monday was Magical Monday. And the English department dressed up as characters from Beauty and the Beast. I got to be Lumiere. That was pretty fun. And then yesterday was Tiki Tuesday, which we have a lot of Tiki Tuesdays. The first Tuesday of every month is always Tiki Tuesday. So my thought was they were kind of giving everybody a break because people, there were a lot of costumes on Monday. Mm-hmm. And
right.
And then today was color wheel day, where people were encouraged to choose color and wear like as much of that color as possible. So,
and what is Tiki Tuesday specifically?
Tiki Tuesday is and it's also Tacky Tourist Tuesday. So wearing like Hawaiian shirts, big sunglasses. I saw one girl yesterday had white paste over her nose. I don't know if it was actually sunblock
like
or
sunscreen.
just like
yeah.
No, not sunscreen. Sunblock. Yeah, the big thick stuff like I have to wear because it has to be it can't be the chemical sunblock. It has to be the physical sunblock.
It has to be SPF 1.5 million.
No, but it has to have zinc oxide in it because if it uses the chemical agents, I break out in hives.
Oh no!
So there's that. Yeah, I have to use the expensive stuff. Yeah, that stuff is ridiculously expensive. So actually, mostly if I'm going to be out, I just wear like long sleeves and leggings. But I wear if you wear a long sleeve hat and a big floppy hat. Yeah, and then I'll put it on like my hands and then my chin and my neck and just wear the shirt doesn't cover. So, yeah. Safety is important. So anyway, today was Color Wheel Wednesday, today was Color Wheel Day. Yeah. So obviously purple is the best color. So I wore purple. And I don't have my purple earrings in because they kept like catching here. So I put them in my bag and I was going to try to put them back on, but they're in the bottom of the bag somewhere. I don't care.
Alas.
And this is purple too. So it kind of like it's an even swap. And I had a pair of purple sneakers, which I have already taken off. I am now in my socks, which are not purple, but that's okay because you really couldn't see them. They are black, but I've got purple leggings on under the dress. And then I wore some Mardi Gras beads and my pin, which is purple.
Purple on purple on purple on purple.
I know. It's just nice. I like purple. It's great. I love purple.
It's just nice.
It's just it's just the best color. And somebody said, "Are you Professor Plum?" I'm like, I will have you know that this is violet, and this is violet with hints of magenta. And no, plum is a richer, deep color. I mean, this is pretty deep, but this is and then I had the earrings were actually orchid, so they were a lighter shade.
So you were like, "Do not come at me with the
incorrect
shade of purple."
I take my purple very seriously. So yeah,
I know.
I will correct you.
So
today was a day.
Yeah. So do you want to talk about your day, or do you want to talk about the videos we put up?
Oh, yes, when I got home, because I use my personal Gmail for YouTube. So like I can't
Yes.
actually access that at school. It's like oh, and they're like, oh, I saw the video. Yay! We did a video together.
Yes, we did. Well, we did.
But we also did videos together because you did too.
We did 2 videos, one of which, yes, we did together. That is on your channel, where we have a conversation about Superman Smashes the Klan. And then on my channel, we did that to coincide with my video that went up today also at the same time, where it's my latest best Superman ever video that is about Superman Smashes the Klan. So, and I can tell, and I can see by your dancing around that you don't seem to be paying any attention to what I'm saying.
But but I was also reading the chat, and somebody mentioned Purple Rain, Purple Rain, which they play. So,
and you asked me a couple days ago. You said if I asked you to name a Prince song, what song would you say? And I said Purple Rain.
You're a future psychic, Steve. But so normally on Fridays we have a teacher who has a sound system and gets put on a cart, take it out into the hallways, and just blasts music during class changes. But because it's homecoming, he's been doing that every day this week. And so on Monday we had all kinds. It was just like Disney music all day. And yesterday was like, if you like pina coladas and all sorts of sort of summertime type stuff.
Sure, yeah. Fuck You by CeeLo
not
Green.
So much.
That's a great summer song. That's a great summer song.
But yeah, they played Purple Rain and then Yellow Submarine and anything with a color in the title. So Black Hole Sun was another one of them.
I mean, black is all the colors.
Exactly. And yellow. And
obviously.
yeah, just all sorts of stuff. I don't know. Eiffel is it just called Blue?
I know of a song called Blue, but I'm not sure what.
How's it go?
I'm thinking of the Leanne Rimes song.
No, the one I'm blue, abba-dee, abba-die.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know if that's just called Blue or not.
Anyway, that one.
That counts.
So
255 AD. Yeah, Philip Kehoe is correct. I explained it at the very end of the video. But Blue Monday. Hey, that's a good one. Yeah, the comic Superman Smashes the Klan is set in 1946 because the radio show on which it is loosely adapted, or from which it is loosely adapted, originally aired in 1946. So that's why Superman Smashes the Klan is set in 1946.
Travis Lundy, I'm so glad that your grammar is improving. Essentially, and I think I said that in the video I recently recorded, but it's not on there. The more you practice something, the better you get at it. So the best way to improve your grammar is to read good writing and write more, and think about looking at how you express yourself and thinking about how you can get your ideas across using standard grammar. There's nothing wrong with wrong grammar, but there are expectations for how we communicate in more formal and less formal settings, and so it's good to know about those.
If using proper grammar is something that you care about, either because you genuinely care about it or because you're in a position where you have to care about it.
Well, the position where you have to care about it, where because people respond to not just what you say, but also how you say it. And so, it's important to consider that at least. Think about how people gonna act based on what you say. That important.
Yes,
other people's opinions do matter because other people's opinions affect their actions, and what they do may affect you. If it doesn't, then screw them.
Then to hell with them.
Exactly.
And yes, Philip also points out today, I wanted to mention this. Today is the 35th anniversary of the premiere of Star Trek The Next Generation. So, of course, it's only fitting that we celebrate it by watching an episode of something completely different.
Yep, not even DS9A.
It's no stuff. Although we didn't mention this, but because of Jason's work schedule, he and I had to record the next episode of Late Seating today rather than on Sunday like we normally would. And then we're recording the Ensign's log actually this coming Sunday instead of when we would have done it over the weekend. So we recorded our new late seating just this afternoon, which is not about anything Star Trek The Next Generation related, but is a review of the 2009 Star Trek. So at least there was some Star Trek talk of some kind being done by me on this day. And then I watched the new episode of Andor, which is not Star Trek, but is Star Wars. So at least there's a star in there at some point, you know.
Some of them. Travis, thank you so much. And Vilcata, please stay safe. Try to stay dry if at all possible.
Please, so. Yeah. If anybody seeing this is going to be affected by the hurricane, please stay safe. And yeah, absolutely.
It was an eye. Of course, we're at that time of year. It was an eye that kept us from leaving earlier. Wasn't there an eye? Ivan, wasn't it?
There was a Hurricane Ivan. Yeah.
For was that 2001?
Was it?
I don't remember.
Maybe.
Because I remember we were going to leave earlier, and then we had to put it off because.
That's right, because and then 9/11.
And then 9/11 happened.
And so we didn't go. Yeah.
Didn't go at all.
Yeah, I think Irma. Maybe it was, but I remember there being a Hurricane Ivan at some point, but I don't know.
IDK. It just popped in my head.
I completely.
But yeah, I saw that and I was like, haven't we had one of those? Maybe it wasn't Ian. Irma. Yeah, there are only so many I names.
That's true. And there's so many hurricanes now for some reason.
I know.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, but if we're at the end of September and we're only at the eyes, we're doing pretty darn good.
Yeah, that's true.
So
yeah, a 255-88 was just because again, it's because it was a reference to the radio show. I mean, the story didn't need to be in that era, but it was 1946 because that was the year that the radio show happened. That's literally the only reason. I mean, it very easily could have, been a contemporary story, but Iris. Thank you, Travis.
There we go. But yeah. Also, I think for the art's sake, it's fun to play with that aesthetic.
Yeah, and like I said, I think we mentioned it in our conversation on your channel, and I know I mentioned it in my video. Like, the city design of Metropolis is beautiful, and it really has like a retro future kind of thing because it's Metropolis. It's the future. It's the city of the future, but it's
city of tomorrow.
The city of tomorrow as seen from 1946. So that's a cool style.
Yeah.
And everybody has the 1940s era clothes, and it's just it's
just fun. Artistically, it's fun. So yeah. What about you, Steve? So you did the Ensign? No, not the Ensign's log. Duh.
Yeah, you're on the Ensign's log.
Whoops. Sorry, I missed that, Jason. My bad.
We took turns.
I was getting paid. Okay.
We took turns doing your voice. It was fine. No, yeah, we did.
You did an example of my character on
I
Sunday.
did a little bit of an impression of you when we were talking on Sunday. Yeah.
You got my character nailed right down. Great.
Yeah. So no, yeah, Jason and I recorded late seating, and that was a lot of fun because I mean it's fun anyway because that's just a great show to do. But especially because we were talking about Star Trek.
Yeah.
And it was only, believe it or not, in all the years we've done late seating, and we actually talk about this a little bit in the show, but this is, I think, only the third Star Trek movie we've ever done. And Jason explains that by saying, look, we're probably going to be doing this show for a long time. We want to sprinkle them in. We don't want to just do like because we've done all the Star Wars movies that fit our criteria. Like we still have, like we haven't done the sequel trilogy because they're too recent. We haven't done like Rogue One because it's too recent. But for
so it's now safe to join you. Like I can join.
You won't have to. Yeah, you won't have to watch Star Wars.
I won't have to watch those Star Wars.
Oh, you won't have to watch the prequels. No, we've done the prequels. The prequels are we've done the original trilogy and the prequels, and the others that were more recent won't won't fall under our purview for a little while. And by the way, Travis, thank you very much for that super chat. I really appreciate that.
255 AD. Mine. I think both of us have frozen pizzas.
That's
got one
true.
too,
Yes. Yeah. I've
I'm,
got
I'm,
a
I'm digging into mine because I'm like,
DiGiorno. Yeah.
mine's Red Baron with extra toppings.
Ooh, that's that. Red Baron is a fine frozen pizza as well. But yeah, so it's only the third Star Trek movie that we've done. We've also done Star Trek V and Star Trek II, so we're not doing them in any particular order. This one was actually a fan request. Jason did a viewer's choice poll on the Patreon page for Let Me Listen podcasts, and Star Trek was the one that was randomly selected from the patron. Yeah, so
from the least.
Philip,
well, not randomly.
Well, yeah, not completely, but a movie has to be at least 10 years old to qualify for late seating. That is our rule. And we only break that rule for our birthday episodes or for viewer's choice. 255 AD, my pizza is square. Actually, technically, now that it's been cut up into slices, it's rectangular. But when it is a full pizza, it is square.
Well, Steve, you know it's hip to be square.
That's what Huey Lewis says. Although I don't know, I think he's just too darn loud.
Do you now?
I'm just going to camp out.
That's because you're old.
I'm just going to camp out on that until I get the.
Hi, Caitlin.
Hey, Caitlin. Yeah, it's good. We've missed you. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the movie here in a second. So if you have not already done so, again, I call your attention to the time code up above along the top of the video here. If you have not already done so, fire up Netflix and go to Hilda and the Mountain King and seek ahead to 44 minutes and 44 seconds in and pause it right there, because that is where we are going to start to pick up where we left off last time. And we'll watch the rest of
show.
Yeah. And we will watch the rest of it. And then that will be the conclusion of our Hilda watch.
That's it, y'all.
How about that?
I know.
So 44 minutes and 44 seconds. That is also, it's the same as 39 minutes and 56 seconds remaining. So however your time code works, whether you're watching it in a web browser or the Netflix app or whatever, that's where you want to be. 44 minutes, 44 seconds in, 39 minutes, 56 seconds to go. That's where you want to be. So, Dana, are you ready?
Uh-huh.
All right. Let me take off the pause time code and put up the running time code. Okay.
My finger is poised, Steve.
Your finger is poised. You are locked and ready to go.
I hope so. Unless I get unless it's like, wait, no, we got to reload.
wait a minute.
Reloading.
Actually, I need.
Like they yell at you in video games. Reloading. Good.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, Caitlin's just got it queued up. Awesome. Here we go. Okay.
Here we go.
In 3, 2, 1, play.
I'm naked.
My human trickery? Hello?
Mm.
Does it sound strange in this town? I don't think that would even like bat an eyelash.
Caitlin, do you just know that? Mm. I like pizza a lot.
Do you? The power has already gone to my head. Language, David. From Clash of the Titans? See, he's asking for his old stuff. Climbing the steps to the Lincoln Memorial there.
I'm bloating. I ate that pizza really fast, and it's like, or I can feel it
Okay.
like settling. Oh no, it's just my belly is like happy,
Well, that's good.
but I might burp a little. I hope it's not too distracting.
Well, it's fine. Hey, she's Broom Hilda. I thought it was funny.
That was terrible and amazing.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, speaking of Star Trek, it's red matter.
Ooh,
It is red matter.
Captain
Oh my
America.
god. It's gonna
Captain America.
No,
I
there's red
did not
matter
get
in
that
Star
reference.
Trek.
Well, I gathered that from the fact that you said that.
Well, you haven't seen that movie, so you wouldn't get that.
Thanks for the explanation.
Well, thank you, Travis. Travis appreciates it. Well, that's inconvenient. Oh God, it's just like on Galaxy Quest. Yeah, Caitlin, exactly. She just finds like some ruby and brings it back. Says, "You told me." I dreamed my mom was a giant little orphan Annie jack-o'-lantern. She got trolled. Oh, they have a smart cave. Hi, Hilda.
How's it going?
Oh, the batteries are dead.
Whoopsie.
Oh man, it's Dark Side. Only this time he's the hero. Or not Dark Side, Doomsday. I got my
One of those
Superman
guys.
villains confused. One of the
Potato,
big
potato.
one of the big ones. I hope that giant troll's okay.
Yeah, Travis, that because of course. Caitlin.
You've got no clothes.
Naked!
This is bad. The child I gave away. Oh, my apologies. And they're shredded. Rot-row.
Not just, yeah.
25580, I just fixed it. Sorry about that.
Travis, you're so smart. Ah.
Oh. Okay, we're leaving. Wow, they're all little Orphan Annie monsters.
Yeah, Caitlin, that was pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, time for some King Kong action.
Caitlin, I mean, I love how Gerda is a good leader, but saying that she's more effective than Allberg,
Yeah.
it's really not saying much.
That's kind of a damning with faint praise situation there. Should I shoot it? I am a cop. All right, but only because you're the title character. Well, he thought it over, you know. Okay. Caitlin, exactly. Oh yeah. Two 5580. Sorry about that. The end.
Have fun at rehearsal, Snake Big Cat.
Yeah, Snake Big Cat. Have fun at rehearsal.
So all done with that.
All done with Hilda all together.
That's it.
Yeah. I have to say, I think I said when we watched the first half left me a little underwhelmed.
Mm-hmm.
The second half, I think, made up for it. The second half was really, really strong. I liked it a lot.
Yep. And Caitlin, Caitlin. I like the floral trolls too. Although I like the simplicity of I like the design of the trolls anyway.
Yeah.
255 AD. I bristle a bit that, but then she acknowledges that there are still at this point there are still some people who don't want the trolls around at all, and she also says maybe someday we can live side by side. So yes, I think the incrementalism is a way of avoiding obviously it's not avoiding conflict, because apparently there are some trolls and some humans that aren't cool with the intermingling.
And she calls it an imperfect solution. I mean,
yes, but the implication is that they're going to attempt to continue making strides past that. So, and this is also a way to make strides rather than just, have an all out war that, that was what was looming. And that's just it. People can get stuck on, if they never move past that, then that's a problem.
Yeah.
And that's not good either. But I think I can understand wanting that rather than like combat to, that results in both, people on both sides dying. I mean, because that's,
Well, and I mean, it's it's two sides that have been extremely hostile to each other for as long as anyone can remember. And
since before anyone can remember.
Since before anyone can remember. And at the end, it's, well, they have found a way to coexist in peace.
Yeah.
And it's not perfect, and hopefully it's something that will continue to change and evolve and get better from this
and
point
improve
on.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's,
Travis Lenny, that was actually something I didn't like about it. In that it seemed like it was a magical happy ending, not in terms of the ending, but in terms of the resolution to the main plot. It's like, okay, so let's just take the asshole human and squish him with the magic bean, and then he understands that he's wrong.
That was pretty quick. Yeah, that was pretty quick.
That was just, once he really understands, we can just squish him with the magic bean, he'll understand, and then it'll all get better. I'm just like, oh, wow, that's really convenient. But I mean, at that point, it's gone on. The movie's long enough. Let's wrap it. Wrap it up.
It does happen really quickly. I'm glad that they didn't take longer to get him to that point from that point in the movie, because I do think the movie is exactly as long as it needs to be. I don't think it would have benefited from being longer.
Well, and also, I mean, honestly, like that type of deep-seated change takes years. That ain't happening in the movie, period.
What it reminded me of was Lex Luthor at the end of All-Star Superman. If anybody's ever read that, there's a moment near the end of All-Star Superman where Lex Luthor is able to see the world the way Superman does, and it profoundly changes him. And he realizes, basically why Superman is the way he is and why he does what he does. And he has and he gets some kind of deeper insight into like human consciousness and the brotherhood of mankind. And like, it's a lot, and it happens for some supernatural reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and it's
magic beans.
Exactly. It's very similar to this, where he has one extremely powerful, profound experience, and it utterly changes him. And it's convenient, of course, but there's also something kind of moving about it, because obviously that kind of thing can never happen in real life because those sorts of experiences don't exist. But,
No,
you know, what it
but what
represents.
yeah, what can happen is, and I don't know if I was talking with you about this. I don't think I was. I think I was talking with somebody else about this. Um, that people care when it affects either them or someone they care about.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that sort of experience, but I mean, there's no real way to do that effectively in. There's no real way to deal with that in a movie, especially like right here at the end.
Yeah.
Travis and Lindy, I think they did try to set it up a little bit because I mean, they had brainy. I'm tired. Witchy girl.
Frida.
They had Frida have the vision with the mother. You know?
Yes, which is
So
sort
there
of the
was
first
a
clue.
little bit, but yeah. Yeah, that's yeah. I didn't think there was any sort of. They just sort of allow the trolls to visit once a year. There's no giving from the humans.
The humans don't have to really change anything about.
Yeah, they put up a statue.
Yeah, they put up a statue, and presumably they, or at least like the public safety officers with Gerda in charge, will not be as aggressive toward the trolls from now on.
Yeah, and they said, but one night a year they silence the bells, and I was like, excuse you, what?
I caught that too. I was like, so they keep the bells?
Well, keep in mind, and like I said, because there are people on both, in both groups.
I'm sure there would be people in town that would insist.
Well, people, yes, to keep the people in town happy, but also there are trolls that are just like, no, we need to wipe them out.
They built a town on our mom, you all. We need to get rid of these people.
Yeah, I mean, in fairness, she'd been there for who knows how long, and she's got like a whole bunch of dirt over her.
Right, like we didn't know there was a troll here. I mean, now that we do know, we don't care, but still, like, we didn't know.
Yeah, I don't understand why they can't move the town. I don't get it.
Yeah, it seems like there's plenty of open space.
Caitlin, no, they don't even make the parade. They just allow the parade to happen.
They allow they don't really do anything. They just open the gate and say, come on in if you want. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say just like the humans, but, complex and, they give them their own society. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I by the end of it, I was completely on board. I really liked it. I thought the ending was kind of beautiful. And yeah, it's a fairy tale, it's nice, but it's a fairy tale that is rooted in identifiable feelings and hopes. And, it's like, it would
very much like we were talking about with Superman Smashes the Klan.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a kid's story, but it's got a larger context.
It has a larger context, and it speaks to issues that people do really deal with, and it has
contemporarily,
and it has a hopeful message that says that in real life it wouldn't be this easy or this simple, but it's possible for groups who are at each other's throats to eventually, if they learn to listen to each other, reach an understanding where they can coexist. That's possible. It's not easy.
It is possible.
But it's possible.
Yeah,
and
not easy,
that's
but
a nice
possible.
message. Yeah,
and it's a good story, well told.
And it's a good, first and foremost, it's a good story with good characters, and it's compelling and charming and entertaining, and so.
Yeah, I said all that with fewer words.
I really enjoyed Hilda. I'm glad we watched it.
So glad. I enjoyed it a lot. So glad.
So, and we're going to play Wordle here in a minute, but before that, just to remind everybody, next week we're back to Deep Space Nine with the second half of the two-parter that started with Improbable Cause, and we'll now finish with The Die Is Cast. And then after that, for the next 4 of Dana's episodes, we'll be watching North and South, the BBC North and South.
Yes.
And I will say, for
Oh.
those of you who were worried about how you're going to watch it, I'm not telling anybody to do anything. But I did happen through some Googling to find that all 4 episodes are streaming on Daily Motion. Now, I'm not saying to go watch them there. I'm not recommending that anybody do anything illegal. I'm just saying.
Wait, is it illegal for Daily Motion to stream them?
Probably. I don't
Oh.
know. I'm just saying. I just so happen to notice that there is this place online where you can watch the episodes for free without having to subscribe to a service. So if you happen to do that, I cannot stop you. But that could be potentially, hypothetically, one way that you could watch along with us, even if you do not subscribe to a service that streams it or do not happen to own it yourself. So, but anyway, so that's not next week, but the week after next. We'll be watching the first episode of North and South, and we'll do that that runs for 4 episodes. And then
we'll watch another episode of DS9 after that, because that's what we're always doing.
But then when we get through that for your part of the show on your weeks, after we get through North and South, we start Poirot, which I am really excited about because I have that is a big hole in my TV watching. I've never actually seen, except for I've seen the first couple episodes, but we're going to watch those anyway just to maintain the continuity of the series. But yeah. But anyway, that's all. And
besides, you've got like a bazillion episodes of DS9 for me to watch. So
yeah, there's
fair, exactly. Shives.
Yeah, absolutely. You're sad I'm not wearing my Niners cap, Travis. Well, I usually don't wear it for the live streams. I have it actually. The Niners cap is kept in a plastic bag, and it's over in the other room with my camera equipment. I usually only wear the Niners cap when I'm doing a Star Trek video. Yeah.
Oh,
Travis, it's not the Patrick Swayze North and South. That's what. See, no, this is the British version from 2004. Completely
Travis,
different story.
I hope you like this one.
I've never seen it, so yeah, completely different story. But no, but since you brought it up, the American North and South, the John Jakes North and South, the Civil War North and South, with Patrick Swayze. Oh, I love it so much. One of my favorite things that's ever been on TV. I love it so much.
Oh, I don't know why. I really hope that you will just go, oh man, this is so much better.
because you can claim victory.
Yeah, I guess so. But I mean, and I'm so competitive, you guys. Oh my goodness.
255 AD says, with regard to the Superman smashes the Klan, does the original radio play have less depth than the comic? I mean, I guess in one way it does, but it's difficult to compare because not only are they in different formats, but I mean the story is a lot different. You know, Superman smashes the Klan is inspired by the Clan of the Fiery Cross radio show story, but it's very different on its own. So I don't know if I would say it has less. I mean, it's difficult to describe. If you've never listened to the old Superman radio show, there is like, it's not super deep. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like a super deep show, but it's just different. It's hard. It's hard to describe. It's a very different story, and it's a different format, and it was made, 70 years ago. It's just it's difficult to compare, especially in terms of depth. But I do like it. Like, I mean, I think Superman and Superman Smashes the Klan is probably superior as like a piece of art, but the radio show storyline is very good. So okay, Wordle.
Yes.
Wordle. Super ham, Travis. Okay, so here we go. Here is today's Wordle. For those of you who have never,
said it was hard.
Yeah, I can't wait to find out.
No.
So for those of you who have never watched us play Wordle before, the way this works is Dana is not actually seeing the Wordle board as you are seeing it. She is only going by what I am describing to her. But if you are watching along with us and you have not played this Wordle yet, you are welcome to play along and make suggestions and stuff. But if you have played it and you know what the word is, please do not give it away. Okay, so shall we?
Let's go for it.
Your starter word is heart, right?
Uh-huh.
H-E-A-R-T. Your first starter word, I should say.
Uh-huh.
H-E-A-R-T. Heart. Let's see what we get. Oh, we get an R in the right place, and that's all.
Okay, go for lions.
Lions. The the second half of the patented two-part starter word that you have
I
perfected.
haven't actually patented it. That's why
Well,
I'm not
whatever.
making the big bucks.
Okay, lions gives us an S, but in the wrong place. And that's it. So
Okay.
boy, it's tough so far.
Mhm.
So an R as the fourth letter and an S as something other than the fourth
last.
or the last letter. Because yeah. So it's the S can be one of the first three letters, then the fourth letter is R, and we know the S is not the last letter. So
Mhm. Well, let's see. The only vowel we haven't included is U and the Y sometimes.
That's true, yes.
Can't be story because we can't have the T and the
No
O.
T. Yeah. That's true. Yeah, no O.
But we could do S something URY. URY would work. Does anything go there?
S something URY. I don't know about that.
No, Travis, that would work, except there's no R and there's no O because they could double up on the R, actually.
That's true.
But
It
the
could
O
be.
was in Lions and it's not there. Two R's could work because there could be a second R.
That's true. Yeah.
But yeah, the two R's would work, but the O would not. SURRY. Not
Surrey?
a word. Surrey. Is
I don't know. Is Surrey a word?
it with Surrey with the fringe on top?
But that doesn't it have an E? Isn't that SURREY?
Yes. Man, I like it went in my head and the actual spelling went right out because I was like,
Yeah.
that seems wrong and I can't think of why. Oh man, that would have been great. Darn it.
I know, right?
Okay. Well, what's another
what about no, that wouldn't work. Never mind. I was gonna say slurp, but there's no L.
Chris, the S has to be in there.
Yeah. Spurk.
Spurk.
Swerk, swerm, spurk.
Caitlin, we need the S. But the S doesn't have to be it could be something S, something. It could be usury. Wait, USURY. Yes, it could be.
Usury. You want to try that?
Yeah, because the RY is good and it'll
at least answer some questions for us if that's not it. Okay,
yes.
So usury. USURY. Okay. Usury.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's almost it. That's not it.
That's okay. We got that's
what. Oh wait. No, wait a minute. I think I know what it is. It's okay.
What did we get? What did we get?
I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
We have USUR blank. So that's got to be usurp, right?
Yes.
USURP. Let's
try I mean, you say that and it fits, so go for it.
Okay.
And if it's not,
I don't know what else it could be. Okay, so we're gonna try.
I can't think of anything right now, but yeah, go.
USURP. That's it.
Yes, we're so awesome.
We are undefeated as a team playing Wordle. I don't want to jinx it, but I think
I
just
team
did.
Us.
I'm not superstitious. Yeah, usurp. That was it.
No O and the S cannot. Travis, no O and the S cannot be at the end because it was lions and it was S, but it was in the wrong spot. Wow, that felt really good. I felt really good coming up with usury. Thank you very much.
And if you hadn't come up with usury, then we wouldn't have gotten it because I wasn't thinking usury. Well, we wouldn't have gotten it the way we got it.
We wouldn't obviously, but
I
yeah.
mean, usury was good.
And then thank you. Scroll. Was it Curry? Where did it
Curry
go?
that Chris said, yeah.
No, sorry. Said brought up 2 hours and reminded me that we could have a letter show up twice.
That's right.
So yeah.
That was good.
You'll get one that's okay. I mean, if you hadn't said, Travis, you brought up sorry, and that is what kept me thinking about a letter can be repeated. So, yay!
Sweet. Well, that's great.
Yep.
So shall we
call it an evening?
Call it an evening. Call it a night. So just a reminder, if you haven't done so already, not only do I have a new video up today on my channel, but Dana has a new video up on her channel that is related to the video I put up, because it's myself and Dana talking about Superman. So go check that out on Dana's channel if you haven't already, and of course leave lots of comments.
Thank you all. I have so many comments on this. It's awesome. Thank you all so much. That's awesome. If you haven't already left me a comment, please do. I love getting comments. It's awesome.
YouTube.com/Dana Calderes, and also Patreon.com/Dana Calderes if you want to support Dana's channel and listen to her swear every once in a while.
Although I will say, speaking of Patreon, you can also go to patreon.com/Steve Shives. And if you join on Patreon, or you press the little join button down here, you can join here as well. You can also send in a question for Ask Away, which is this Friday at 6 p.m.
That's right. So if you are a patron or a member, or are thinking about becoming one between now and Friday, and you have not sent your question in, please do so, because I always answer those questions.
Get off my case, Shives. Jeez. Actually, I'm debating not sending in a question.
Is this one of the weeks you're not going to be around?
This is one of the weeks, and in fact, I won't be here this week or the one next after. Ask Away. Yeah, because
you'll be on the road.
I will be on the road next Friday. Or I might have just gotten there. Not really sure yet. I don't know.
You'll be out of town and you'll be doing other stuff.
Yes, presumably. I mean, maybe not. Maybe I'll get there and like the only people there will be my parents. Will be like, hang on, give me like an hour, and then I'll
I've seen you.
But also I think we're staying in the same house, so I'll be like, look, this evening. I've had a long drive. I'm going to chill for a little bit, and then we'll hang out.
Oh, so God, you're staying at somebody's house.
I think my parents, I'm staying with them in like
is it like an Airbnb? Okay.
Oh, well, I don't know if it's an Airbnb or a B&B.
Not an Airbnb, just a B&B. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
So she's taking care of.
I thought. I mean, it's a family reunion thing. I didn't know if you were like staying at a relative's house or something.
No, because it's that extended. Like
I was going to be like, if that's the case, if that was me instead of you, I'd be like, just back over me with the car. I'm not going. I'm not staying at somebody's house.
That's one of the things I talk about this, not too often, but I kind of keep my mouth shut about it because I like my family, and I know that's like not real common.
I think it's great. I mean, I don't. Like
I do, much. But at the same time,
I like my family too, but I don't like them that much.
But I mean, I realize not everybody has that, and so I don't want to be like, my family's great. They're awesome. And it's like, okay.
I'm like, if I'm going to see somebody out of town, if I can't afford to get a hotel, then I'm not coming. That's it. End of discussion. Like,
I'm just, there are times when I'll just close the door. If I need my alone time, I close the door, and I expect that will be respected. And it is, which is again one of those,
which is nice.
I get along well with my family.
They know when to leave me alone.
Closed door means privacy. That's like that's a family saying. Closed door means privacy. And then this Friday I will be ushering for the opening night of The Sound of Music.
Yes,
here in Chattanooga, local awesome. Theater, not like a touring company or anything, but
right. But that's awesome.
Yay! Pretty stoked.
So maybe give yourself a break as far as sending in the questions.
Yeah, and y'all, if you join in, I mean, the chat will be minimally less moderated.
There'll be one less moderator.
Well, but also I'm really not good. I'm like, oh, hey, somebody got it. Never mind.
The
Oh, somebody. Never mind.
ones you really get pissed at are when I get one that you wanted to get.
I know.
You're like,
Once
I'll
night
hear
I
about
went
that. I'll hear about that. I'll get like a private message going, I was going to get that one.
Thanks a lot, Shives.
But anyway, so yeah, Friday is Ask Away. And are you
Saturday's the
and
Saturday
Saturday 6
6
on Saturday? And apparently you told me the other day you already have the 6, right?
Yes, I have 6. I'll probably look again on maybe Friday and see if there's something else. But I have 6 things to talk about already.
Awesome. Hooray! And it's only Wednesday.
It's only Wednesday.
It's awesome. So yeah, Saturday 6 is on Dana's channel. Saturday at 6 p.m. The link to that one, the link to that will be in on Ask Away on Friday, so you can just get to it from there. Leave yourself a little reminder to be there at 6 when it goes live, so you don't miss anything.
Caitlin, that's part of it, but I mean, it goes beyond that too. I mean, we take care of each other, we help each other out, we stay in touch. It's a bunch of good stuff. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Also, they're all various shades of leftists, or left leaningists.
Yeah.
I
left
don't
of center.
Yeah, I don't. We have some like center left folks, but it continues to the left. I don't
it just keeps on going.
Keeps on varying shades of left. I don't know that we have
good.
anyone who's conservative in my entire clan.
Makes things so much nicer that way.
Isn't
it nice when there aren't any conservatives in the family?
And then, oh yeah, the charity links, very important.
Charitylinks.page.
Opportunities to help people. Links in the description. Charitylinks.page, curated by our friend who is not here with us tonight, some random geek, but is here with us in spirit every time like somebody clicks a button or pastes a link in the chat, because he's awesome at that. But yeah, charitylinks.page, just click on it, explore through it. And if you can't donate, that's fine. Feel free to share, to get to know some of those stories and share them on social media, and maybe somebody else will be able to help. So there are all sorts of ways to help somebody out.
Absolutely. So I believe that's it.
No.
One
more thing. You mentioned earlier that you did a podcast today with your best friend, Jason.
I did.
So don't also remember to check out Jason's podcasts, which feature Steve, which is Late Seating, where they talk about movies. In this case,
Star Trek,
the first one of the reboot,
Star
right?
Trek, yeah,
2009 one. And then Jason and Steve also do it that I get to help out with, which is the Ensign's log. Hooray! Is there going to be an episode up of that on Friday or not?
No, this Friday is the new Late Seating. Next Friday
I can't tell. I just go and I look. And I like click things.
Is there a new one? That one. Yeah. No. Yeah.
I'm still not at the point where I can like listen to it. Like because I'll look at the comments and they'll talk about something and I'll go to that and I'll listen just to that part. But
you are not as narcissistic as I am. You are narcissistic in a different way.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, but I go and I read those comments.
Because when you say, I mean, I don't listen to like every single thing I've ever done. If I've been a guest on someone's podcast or something, like I don't always listen to like every single thing. But when you say like, oh, I have such a hard time listening to myself, or I have such a hard time like watching my videos, like I do not relate to that at all.
But you also have
I'll watch my shit.
you have more experience, and with me, it's just like,
yeah, and editing and stuff. Like I know some, like how I think you and I have talked about this. When people like you're used to seeing your reflection in the mirror, and then you see yourself on video, and you're like, it looks wrong, because you're used to seeing yourself flipped in the mirror.
What's wrong with my face?
I don't have that at all anymore. I look at myself in the mirror. I look at myself like right now on video in the live. I feel mentally I look exactly the same. Like I do not notice a difference anymore because I have seen both so often that it just looks the same.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I think I should do it. I should set up Zoom, since we do these pretty often. I should set up Zoom so that it flips me and actually presents me not reversed.
Oh, so you can see yourself the way you look to everybody else.
Yeah. And then, because I think it is good to get kind of out of that headspace that, your face just looks warped. you know,
Right.
when you see it
Because
not
that's
mirrored.
all it is. It's just a matter of you're used to seeing it flipped,
Mhm.
and it looks wrong, but the more you see it, the more normal it looks. Because
And like, and especially I think for women, like wrong, like it translates in our brain to ugly. Like we think
yeah,
we look bad in
yeah,
pictures, and I think that's it's good to just to do things that get us away from that. I think that's healthy.
and it works vocally too. At least in my
Hmm.
experience, it works
Yes.
vocally. Like because again, it's the same thing. Like you hear your voice recorded,
Hmm.
and you're like, that doesn't sound like me because you're used to hearing
And other
yourself
people
in your
say,
own
yes, it
head.
does. It sounds just like you. And you're like,
Yeah.
no.
And but the more again, like at least in my experience, maybe other people are different, but in my experience, having heard my own voice in my own head when I'm talking my entire life, and now having heard my own voice recorded when I edit videos, like
A lot.
I've done it so many times. I again, like I don't notice a difference. It just sounds like me,
Yeah.
So,
You have a nice voice.
well, thank you. I'm glad you think so. So do you.
Thank you. All right.
Okay. So time to wrap it up.
Okay.
You
Bye,
were
everybody.
yawning. You
Yeah.
were yawning. It's time for you to go. I got
Yes.
wrestling in about half an hour. So,
Woohoo!
all right. So thanks everybody so much for watching. We will be back next week to watch Deep Space Nine once again. It will be The Die is Cast is the episode we will be watching. So we will see you then, and I will see you on Friday for Ask Away. Dana will see you Saturday on her channel for Saturday 6. And that's it. Thanks for watching, folks. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
And have a lovely rest of your day.
Yes, absolutely. Bye, everybody.